hand resting protectively on her rounded abdomen. "I always loved Halloween as a kid. I thought it would be fun this year to carve a jack-o'-lantern for my daughter and put pictures of it in her baby book." Beth glanced at the woman's belly. "Are you due that soon?" "No, I have another 8 or 9 weeks to go, but she's already a person to me. I talk to her all the time. I guess that sounds crazy." "Not at all." Beth's smile struck Drew as wistful. Maybe if her biological clock ticked loud enough, she'd meet some guy and move away. Then Drew could buy the land she had stolen from him. Oddly, that notion was not as appealing as it should have been. Beth spoke up again. "Who's your master carver? The baby's dad?" A flash of anguish darkened the woman's eyes, but it was gone so quickly Drew thought he might have imagined it. "I'm going to do it. I'm trained in graphic design, so this is right up my alley. I should go," she said, as if suddenly realizing that the weather was going downhill fast. "Don't want to get caught in the rain." Drew stood shoulder to shoulder with Beth as they watched the car disappear into the distance.
"Did she look familiar to you?"
he asked, frowning. "Maybe. Why?"
"I don't know. Just an odd feeling that I might have seen her before."
At that moment, a strong gust of wind snatched the plastic banner and ripped it off the top of Beth's produce stand. The bright green lettering spelled out Green Acres. Drew seldom had time to watch TV, but even he got the reference to the old sitcom where the wealthy Manhattan couple moved to the country and bought a farm. It was easy to imagine Beth wearing an evening gown and heels. She was tall for a woman, at least 5'7", but Drew had half a dozen inches or more on her. He helped her capture the surprisingly heavy sign and roll it up.
"You might as well put it away for now," he said. "The wind is not going to die down any time soon."
When they had stashed the sign beneath a plywood counter, Beth shook her head and stared at him. "I'd be happy to sell you a pumpkin, Drew, but somehow I don't think that's why you're here." The derision in her voice made it sound as if he were the most boring guy on the planet.
"I'd decorate the ranch for fall,"
he said, wincing inwardly when he heard the defensive note in his voice. "Correction, you have people who do that for you. It's not the same thing at all, Drew." He'd grown accustomed to her barbs. In fact, if he were honest, he occasionally enjoyed their heated spats. Beth gave as good as she got. He liked that in a woman. Now, when he didn't shoot back immediately with a retort, she watched him with a wary gaze, her arms wrapped around her waist in a cautious posture. The tint of her green eyes was nothing as simple as grass or emerald. They were an unusual mix of shades, shot through with tinges of amber and gold. The color reminded him of a prize marble he'd had as a kid. He still kept the little ball of glass as a good luck charm in his dresser. Perhaps that was why he had so much trouble getting Beth out of his head. Every day when he reached in the drawer to grab a pair of socks, he saw that beautiful marble. "Earth to Drew. If you're not buying anything, please leave." Every time she pursed her lips in that disapproving schoolmarm fashion, he wanted to kiss her, even when he was mad as hell. Today was no different. But today he was determined to get a few things ironed out. Glaring at her with his best intimidating frown, he spoke firmly.
"You have to relocate your produce stand. The traffic jams spook my horses, block the road, and besides—" He pulled up short, about to voice something best left unsaid. Beth's shoulder-length hair danced in the breeze, the curls swirling and tangling. It gave her a just-out-of-bed look that was not helping him in his determination to be businesslike and resolute. "Besides what?" she asked sharply. "Spit it out." He hesitated. But what the hell? He and Beth shared the road. She might as well know where he was coming from. "My clientele is high-end. When they come to Willowbrook Farms to drop several $1,000,000 on a thoroughbred that might have a shot at the Triple Crown, your little setup here gives the wrong impression. It's like having a lemonade stand on the steps of a major banking institution. Your business is frivolous. Mine is not."
Beth absorbed his words with a pang of regret. Virtually everybody in town liked Drew Farrell and thought of him as